What if I told you there is a country where the calendar has 13 months instead of 12? A country where people can celebrate New Year while much of the world is still in September. And here's the surprising part. This isn't a different year. It's the same year, just calculated differently. Welcome to Ethiopia. Today we're going to discover why Ethiopia has 13 months, how this ancient calendar works, and why Ethiopia can be years behind the Gregorian calendar while still living in the same modern world. And by the end, you'll understand something fascinating. Sometimes history isn't lost. It's simply preserved in a different way. The Ethiopian calendar has 13 months. The first 12 months have 30 days each. That gives us 360 days. Then comes the mysterious 13th month, called Pagum. Pagum usually has 5 days, but during a leap year it has 6 days. So the Ethiopian calendar has either 365 or 366 days, just like the Gregorian calendar. The answer goes back to ancient calendar traditions and the development of the Ethiopian calendar system. It is closely connected to the older Alexandrian calendar tradition, which also influenced the Coptic calendar. Now comes the part that surprises many people. The Ethiopian calendar is approximately 7 to 8 years behind the Gregorian calendar. For example, while much of the world entered 2026, Ethiopia was still in 2018 according to its calendar. But don't misunderstand this. Ethiopia isn't actually living in the past. The difference comes from how the calendars calculate the year of Jesus Christ's birth. Different historical calculations produced different dates, and Ethiopia continued using its traditional system. And then there is Enkudattash, Ethiopian New Year. It arrives around September 11th or September 12th during a leap year. The timing is especially beautiful. It comes near the end of the rainy season, when Ethiopia becomes green and colorful. So why does Ethiopia have 13 months? Because Ethiopia preserved a calendar tradition that has survived for centuries. 12 months of 30 days, and one small month that makes 13. And perhaps that is what makes Ethiopia so fascinating. A country moving forward, while carrying its history with it. If you learned something new, like this video and subscribe to Echoes of History for more fascinating stories from Ethiopia and around the world. And tell us in the comments, would you want to live by a 13-month calendar? Like, subscribe, comment.